Tell 'em Tribe Tarot. Daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace, Gemini. I am Cherokee with Tell 'em Tribe Tarot, and I'm coming to you with another reading. I want to send you some positive energies, healing energy, energies of encouragement if you're feeling down, energy of comfort if you're feeling alone. And I trust that this reading reaches you in the best of spirits, and if not, that you'd be open to growing from where you are with a higher sense of understanding to approach and encounter another day. You deserve to be here. You deserve everything that your heart desires, and that's just what it is. So let's get into your reading, Gemini. Let's talk to our spirit guides and see what messages they have for you. Let's see. Spirit, please provide me with the guided messages for Gemini. Please provide me with the guided messages for Gemini. Gemini, please take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you're cross-watching for a Gemini, welcome. And let's get into it. So here are some messages from your ex. Gemini, someone misses you. I look for you everywhere. So many things remind me of you. And we're going to do 3 because I love the number 3. I wonder if you are happy without me. So Gemini, someone misses you. Someone feels like you're the one that got away. And with the season, with it being the season for lovers fast approaching, they feel like they're missing out in your life, like you're a missed opportunity, that they may have fumbled you, that they did not give you their best, or they didn't realize that you were that special person, that special one, until they saw that you moved on to someone else, or that you stopped caring about what they were doing and you didn't care if they were in your life or not, because you were tired of holding them to their word, and they triggered you in a way that reminded you of what you were missing as a child, or what you were neglected, or how you were neglected as a child. So this person is just the person that may have reminded you of like your father. They felt like a father figure. I feel like for this particular Gemini, you might not have the greatest relationship with your father, or you may be at odds right now with your father. And this person, when you were together, they made you feel safe, and this feeling lasted until it didn't. And you made them feel safe as well, Gemini. You made them feel as though they could talk to you about anything, and something happened, and now your relationship has dissolved, and this person is looking for you. And every person that they're talking to, they're having these shallow connections with other people, and even people that, you would look at Gemini and say, wow, okay, that's who you want to talk to, and that's it's just what it is. It's just where they're at with it right now. Anyways, so the overall energy of the reading is the Ace of Swords. So this person wants another opportunity to connect with you again, to have a conversation that was difficult for them to have with you before, because they didn't know how you would react to their truth, because they felt that you were too good for them. So this person might have had low self-esteem issues, but they want an opportunity to express this. They want an opportunity to tell you that they want another opportunity to be with you. They just want another opportunity, but this person is just all want, and not enough give. And this relationship that you had with this person, Gemini, it wasn't all bad, but it was definitely a challenge. And it was an emotional challenge, and it was very challenging because you yourself, Gemini, were dealing with your own emotional shit before you met this person. I feel like you were on your journey of discovering who you are, and you were learning to love yourself in a different kind of way, and you were just getting comfortable with being on your own. And then this person came at a time when they admired you and how you looked from the inside out. They loved your aura and your energy. So this person may have always said things to you like, you're just so free, and I wish I could be more like you. They just admired how free you were and how much you didn't care what anyone thought. So your situation with this person right now, Gemini, is the Four of Cups. So you feel like there's nothing that they can possibly say to you right now that would change the way that you feel, because you feel balanced on your own. You don't see them as an opportunity to elevate from what you're feeling right now. You more so see them as a disadvantage or a liability to your feelings. And they know because you expressed this, but they don't know to the extent of how done you might be, because there has been times where in the past you constantly went back to them and you gave them opportunity after opportunity to do their thing to make things right, and they always failed. Now, Gemini, what you have to understand is that you played a big part in the demise of this connection as well. It's not all just this person. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies are present. You have to realize that this person was following your lead as well, and sometimes you made them feel as though they were not the most important person in your life. Now, does it make it okay that they may have treated you like an option? Sometimes, does it make it okay that they did not correspond in a way that made you feel as though you were the number one person in their life? They didn't always do that, but you didn't show them enough attention in your connection to give them the indication that you were serious about them consistently throughout your connection because of your personal insecurities, Gemini. I know you don't want to hear this. I know it's not, it's not all peaches and cream when I talk to y'all. I have to give it to y'all blood raw, and I have to tell y'all what your responsibility is, because you have to take responsibility for what you did wrong so that you can address the things within you to grow from this, because this doesn't make you a bad person. It just makes you a person that has feelings that doesn't always know how to express them, and that's okay. But the problem is that sometimes, Gemini, you would overthink and create situations that weren't really there. Now, this person didn't help that either, because they had opportunities to come to you to express their feelings about how you made them feel sometimes, but they were afraid to approach you. And in a relationship, you can't be afraid to communicate with your person. This is the person that you say you want to be with. This is who you say is your best friend, someone that you take with you everywhere. You show each other PDA. This is an official relationship, right? You exchanging bodily fluids, right? So why can't y'all have a sit down and exchange some open, honest conversation to talk about when you make each other comfortable, or when you may feel that you're not seen? This person may have felt like they had to walk on eggshells around you, not only because you weren't approachable at times, but because they just weren't familiar with your energy. I don't feel like you always opened up in a way to help them to understand this free spirit that you had, Gemini. So the task in connection with that is that they may not have introduced you to their family, Gemini, and that was probably what made you feel as though you had to hold back at times, because you felt like maybe it was obvious. Like, if we're together, right? You said you love me, right? Then why haven't I met your family? Or why haven't I met your mother? Or why doesn't she know who I am? Why haven't you brought us on a date together to really mingle and get together and know each other if you claim that you love me so much? So this person showed you and showered you with love in different ways that you were not resonating with, Gemini. They loved you in a way that made you feel like maybe he just likes me a lot, or maybe she just likes me a lot. But this can't be love because we haven't crossed this threshold as yet. So that was the task with that. It's like they weren't taking the next step to show you that they loved you in a way that you could understand. So your love languages were different. And I feel like this might have been, the number 10 is definitely significant because there are changes happening here, but you could have been together for 10 weeks and felt like you were ready to meet their family, or you could have been together for 10 years and felt like, okay, there's certain people in the family that you had not met, or you weren't introduced in a way that gave you any kind of rank in your person's life. You might have been like a sit-in wife without a ring, living a common law life and doing things that a wife would do, but this person might not have been the most accommodating to you in their life to give you that title, and there's something that was pulling them back. I'm gonna pull another oracle card for you, Gemini, to see if there's anything else that this person was experiencing or wants you to know that can help to see why they may have been reluctant. But like I said, they may have felt like you weren't all the way in either, because Gemini, you were a bit closed off in this connection. You had trust issues in this connection because this person that you were with, they are charismatic. They got it going on. They're popular. And they just gave you the vibe that you might not have been the only one. So it's just like you created things in your mind even though you didn't have proof. And then you ended up having this mental battle with yourself about something that wasn't even confirmed. And you expressed it in your actions sometimes with stonewalling this person. And this person feels like it's their fault. This person feels like what happened was all their fault, and that's how you made them feel. Gemini, some of you were a little unfair in this connection because it wasn't all their fault, but that's what you made this person feel. So, Gemini, we taking responsibility tonight. So the solution here is that you have to release the pain, the hurt, and any grudges that you may have towards this person, especially if you don't have any proof that they were stepping out on you, or that they didn't care enough about you. Because Gemini, I feel like this is an energy of a Gemini that just expects their person to know what's on their mind without them having to explain, or expecting them to know things, when this person that you were with, they were dead ass willing. And even if they made mistakes, let's say they stepped out, I feel like you stepped out too. Because you were afraid that if you opened up completely, this person would hurt you. You weren't ready for this relationship either, Gemini. That's just one energy that I feel. I feel like y'all were on some tit for tat type shit. And they might not even know that you stepped out, and they stepped out on you possibly, and you knew about that, and you stepped out on them and they didn't know. Or vice versa. They stepped out on you and you didn't know, and you stepped out on them and they knew, and they took responsibility for it because they feel like maybe they could have been open with you more. They could have shown you more, shown you more attention, especially with who they were in this realm. They could have put you on a pedestal and separated you from whomever it is that you might have felt threatened by, Gemini. So with the new insights being the Knight of Cups, I feel like this person is going to try to come back into your life. After this cycle is completed, I feel like y'all might be on a no contact. Y'all not talking right now. Or if you are talking, it's far and in between. Or you're talking covertly, like through a likes on Instagram. Or this person may be stalking your page. Or this person may be crying at night. You don't even know, Gemini, this person is distraught. But I feel like once they get their thoughts together, because they don't want to come back to you with the same energy that they had before, they want to do something different. Spirit, do you have any more messages for Gemini regarding what this person anticipates or what Gemini should expect? Do you have any insight onto what? Please provide me. I know you have the insight, Spirit. Forgive me. Please provide me with the insight on what Gemini is to expect. Please provide me with the insight on what Gemini is to expect. So the Seven of Pentacles, Gemini, I feel like this person is going to come back in. Taurus, Virgos, Capricorn energies are present. They're going to come back in to your life, and they're going to show you where they went wrong. They're going to show you, like, here is how I feel like I fucked up. And they're going to express this in a very genuine way. And they are going to expect you to do the same. Because I feel like this person is maturing right now. They're in a season of just trying to figure out how to be more vulnerable. And they're going to look back in retrospect and see where they went wrong. But they're also going to see, and finding out things about themselves, they're going to see how you could have done things differently as well. And that's what happens when you comb through your history and you go through your path of what you've been through and your experiences, and try to try to differentiate your right versus your wrong, so you could take accountability for your actions. I feel like this is going to happen with this person. And then the conclusion is going to be the Three of Wands, where this person is going to just leave this conversation with you and then leave you to make the decision, because I feel like they don't want to push you away any more than you are, but they know that you have your foot in the door. Yeah, y'all are taking a little break from each other right now. Y'all on a no contact right now. It might have been for about, it might have been for about a month right now with the no contact. Because you all need to see what life looks like without each other. You need to see what life looks like without this person, and to see if you even want to be in a relationship with anyone for this matter, Gemini, because this person is really, really missing you. But this person is also not trying to push the issue. They wanted to start a family with you. They wanted to do all of these things with you, but they didn't know how to do these things with you, Gemini. And they still do want it, but they don't want to push the issue and rip away your momentum, because they know if they push you too hard, you gonna push back. See? Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. They don't want to push you too hard. They know that y'all separated so that you could get your mind right and figure things out and spend time with your respective families and just get closer to what you were disconnected from when you were caught up on each other, and just understanding who you are as individuals, so you can see if you would like to try this connection again. But right now, Gemini, I feel like you have to take full responsibility for your doing in this particular circumstance, because you were just as wrong in some instances as this person. All right, Gemini, so that's all that I have for you at this time. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description. Don't you forget to like this. You vibe with the goddess, y'all always do, and I vibe with y'all too. Drop a comment, click like, turn on post notifications, share the video to a page, share it somewhere. I'm going to appreciate you regardless. All right, so until next time, love and light, tribe.